In this video, I'm going to walk you through click by click how to prepare chord charts and MP3 files for your worship band using Planning Center. My name is Jake from churchfront.com. This is a channel that helps church leaders grow themselves and grow their church. Never miss out on our latest content by hitting the subscribe button. And if you find this resource helpful for your ministry, hit that like button as well. One of the best ways to improve the musical quality of your worship band is by providing your team with the best possible resources to practice on their own. The most important resources for your band are accurate chord charts and MP3 files. If you use Planning Center to plan your worship services, I want to show you how the best way to prepare these resources is by creating chord charts within Planning Center's lyrics and chord editor rather than attaching PDFs or chord chart files you found somewhere else on the internet. I also want to show you how to host MP3 files of songs and make sure they are transposed to the same key as what your band will be playing. In this walkthrough, I am going to show you how I created the chord charts and MP3 files for the song What a Beautiful Name by Hillsong Worship. If your church is not singing this song yet, then you can use this opportunity to add the charts of this song to your Planning Center library. Let's begin with preparing the chord chart. The first step is to acquire the Chord Pro version of the chord charts, or write your own Chord Pro version if you have the time and musical capability to do so. I have another video that covers the benefits of using Chord Pro linked below. Websites like worshiptogether.com are great because they have done the work for you and have created a Chord Pro version of all of Hillsong's music. Navigate to the song What a Beautiful Name on their website, click on the free Chord Pro download button, open the text file, and copy the Chord Pro text provided for you. Worship Together also has the ability to automatically import the song into Planning Center. Next, go to your songs library in Planning Center and add a new song, making sure the CCLI information matches with the correct song. In this example, we are going to edit the default arrangement of What a Beautiful Name. Click on the lyrics and chord editor. This is one of my favorite tools in Planning Center. By using their native app to create chord charts, managing the songs in your library will be much easier. You'll be able to create chord charts in different keys and different arrangements in minutes, which saves you and your team a lot of time. Paste the text you copied from the Chord Pro chart into the lyrics and chord editor. Make sure you indicate in Planning Center the original key of the song. Next, make a few changes to the format of the chord charts. Create 2 columns and change the font to Arial Helvetica. I prefer these settings because it allows me to fit everything on one page. Next, edit the Chord Pro chords so they are 100% accurate to your arrangement. In this case, we are going to play it just like the recording. For instrumentals, I like to use lines and dots. You can create these dots by pressing Option 8 on a Mac. In my chord chart, I do not repeat the lyrics and chords for sections of the songs that repeat. Instead, I write how many times a section is repeated, and if it shows up again later in the song, the band member will see which part they are supposed to play and how many times. I make it so all they need to do is follow the roadmap down the 2 columns. Finally, I will also create the song sequence, which gives the band a quicker reference for the song order. Once the charts are ready, I will exit the editor and then make sure it is the proper key. In this case, I want a version of the song in D for a female lead and another version in the key of E for a male lead. Since it is so easy to do and literally takes less than a second, I will also add a capo version for my acoustic guitarist who doesn't know how to play anything other than in the key of G or C. That completes the process of preparing chord charts for the song. Next, we are going to upload MP3 files to the song so our band can play along with Hillsong Worship as they practice. I have purchased the song on iTunes, but first I want to make an MP3 version of the song so it is in a smaller file format that is easier to stream. Make sure your CD import settings in iTunes have MP3 selected. Then select the song in your library and then select File, Convert, MP3. In a few seconds, iTunes will create the MP3 version of the song. Drag that MP3 file onto your desktop and now it's ready to upload to Planning Center. In the song editor on Planning Center, upload the MP3 to the proper key version of the song. In this case, I'm going to drag the song onto the key of D, and within a few seconds, it will be uploaded and ready for the musicians to stream. Make sure you are set up with the proper CCLI licensing for them to legally do so. What if your band needs to practice the song in the key of E? Planning Center has a solution for that. Hover your cursor over the original song file and click the musical note, which is the transposed button. In this window, input the correct information to transpose the song to the key you would like. I'm going to make sure the from key is D and the to key is E, since we want to transpose from the original female lead key of D to the male lead key of E. When it's ready, click the transpose button, and in a few minutes, the transpose file will appear in the proper key. Since I like to run a click and backing tracks with my band using Ableton Live, I will export a master from the Songs Ableton session that includes the click, cues, and the original MP3 at a low volume. I find this is the best way for the band members to prepare because they will be able to hear the click and cues we will use on the weekend. Once the charts are created and the MP3 files are uploaded and transposed, the song is ready to be used in a plan. In the plan, I'm going to add a song, select the one I just created, making sure it's in the proper arrangement in key, and then I'll check to make sure all of the attachments are displaying properly. To practice with the right chord charts and MP3 files, my musicians simply download the chord chart book for the week and open up Planning Center's media player, and they are ready to rock. I hope you found this video helpful for your ministry, and I hope it gives you a few ideas on how to make your worship planning workflow more efficient. Share your love and opinions in the comments below, and share this with other worship leaders if you think it can help their ministry as well. Don't forget to subscribe to the Churchfront channel to continue to receive content that will help you grow yourself and grow your church.